Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here and welcome back to another crypto video. And we just got ourselves a new third quarter market report for XRP. And I think it's very interesting, so let's cover it. If you want the too long, please give me the summary version first. Here we go. Craig DeWitt from Ripple, he's the head of product over there, wrote this down. A few XRP-powered ODL stats. And again, ODL stands for on-demand liquidity, which is the part of Ripple's RippleNet that utilizes XRP. There's been a 25 times growth outside the US. Incentives down 90%. There's now 20 corridors, and we're just getting started. In Ripple's own words, ODL had its best year yet, and we're not even into November. Since Q3 of 2020, transactions over RippleNet have doubled, and ODL transactions account for 25% of total dollar volume across network in Q3. And this last statistic is actually very interesting to me because this basically means that out of all Ripple's activity, 1/4 of it actually does include XRP, which is way higher than I would have actually expected. So that's a very big plus. Having said that, we're right now going to read the market report, which should take about 10 minutes. If you are enjoying these daily crypto videos, make sure you press that like button, and I try to make these things as cool for you guys as humanly possible, so also make sure that you subscribe for more daily crypto updates. And I guess put down below if you're excited about XRP, yes or no. Ripple publishes the quarterly XRP Markets Report to voluntarily provide transparency and regular updates on the company's views on the state of crypto markets, such as quarterly sales updates, relevant XRP-related announcements, and commentary on market developments over the previous quarter. As an XRP holder, Ripple believes proactive communication and transparency are part of being a responsible stakeholder. Moreover, Ripple urges others in the industry to build trust, foster open communication, and raise the bar industry-wide. So a couple of quick annotations already. They're basically putting up this openness point because they believe that Ripple is one of the only companies who's actually this transparent, being a major hodler, not again calling themselves the foundation or something. They're calling themselves stakeholders in this XRP too. All right. In Q3, the NFT mania continued, and this is actually kind of we can actually theoretically speaking skip this one, as it is just a little market summary for cryptocurrencies, but it doesn't have anything to do with XRP specifically. Now, what has to do with XRP is right here. The XRP Ledger saw a number of projects launching. A couple of things are mentioned right there, taking advantage of the low cost and high scalability. However, these are not things that I'm a fan of because, well, I think a lot of these NFT projects specifically made on XRP right now are made by people who know and see a concept on Ethereum and they just think of monetizing it. I guess maybe the aesthetics is a different thing, but XPunks and Bored Ape Club XPL, it's purely made with the idea to make some quick money on the side. It's not a project that people make to innovate the space. No, it's to make money. Maybe the aesthetics is different though. Now, again, Q3 was also very big for Ethereum killers, whatnot, and a lot for the Bitcoin mining that went overseas. In terms of regulation, increasing regulatory scrutiny was another big theme this quarter. SEC Chair Gary Gensler's public comments continue to hammer home that, in his view, the crypto industry can best be described as the Wild West. He also opined that crypto is trying to stay outside the regulatory regime and that there is regulatory clarity for crypto markets. However, many have pushed back, including other SEC commissioners, elected representatives, and market participants, that the rules of the road are still unclear as the agency continues to move forward with a policy of regulation through enforcement. In addition, stablecoins remained in the spotlight, attracting attention from regulators over the lack of transparency regarding reserves and explosive market cap growth. Now, update on the SEC v. Ripple lawsuit. Last quarter, Ripple hit a milestone with the conclusion of the fact discovery phase on August 31st, the formal process of exchanging info, including exchanging documents and taking testimony relevant to the case. The case is currently in the expert discovery phase where each side exchanges expert reports, opining on various aspects of the case. And in response to the extension request by the SEC, the court has ordered expert discovery to conclude by mid-January of 2022. And while the legal process may feel slow, Ripple has sought and will continue to seek to expedite the case as quickly as possible, which is again a nice little affirmation from Ripple to showcase to us once more they want to get this over and done with as soon as possible as well. And again, there's some very big logic to see behind that. The longer it takes for Ripple, the more money that they're missing out on. So now let's talk about the XRP in ODL growth. Ripple saw significant growth and traction of ODL, which leverages XRP to eliminate pre-funding, reduce operational costs, and unlock capital from a diverse cross-section of global customers for its best quarter on record. Legacy customers like SBI Remit, who were once using RippleNet for fiat-only payments, switched on ODL to eliminate the need for pre-funding accounts. Customers have also adopted ODL for treasury payments, and as crypto liquidity has improved and the market has continued to mature, the product is primed to support the larger volume payments that are desirable for customers looking to manage their internal treasury operations. Transaction volumes measured in dollars over RippleNet has more than doubled since last year, and ODL transactions are up 130% quarter over quarter. That is a huge number, if you ask me. 130% quarter to quarter. That is really strangely high. In Q3, ODL transactions accounted for about 1/4 of the total volume, and all XRP sales this quarter are attributed to the growth and adoption of ODL. ODL customers can send XRP for cross-border payments through third parties like exchanges or directly through a crypto wallet. By leveraging their wallet to source XRP on demand through Ripple, friction is reduced in the payment flow, providing the overall enhanced customer experience. ODL customers can now send to over 20 countries across the world for their payment needs. And it's kind of interesting to me as well to see how right now we are still at 20. It kind of makes you realize again how small yet big Ripple is. It's like how small they still are, but how huge the vision is and how much they got going for themselves and how big it's going to get, guys. I'm so freaking excited. Disciplined, responsible stakeholders. This is about the XP sales, of course, as again, they have a huge amount of XRP, which they consider to be I guess they have a stake in the total amount of XRP. That's what it's called. Not stakeholders as in XRP is a part of Ripple, yada, yada, yada. Last quarter, total XP sales by Ripple, net of purchases, were $491 versus $157 million the previous quarter. So pretty big. I mean, it tripled in terms of sales. Ripple continued to engage in sales to improve the ODL experience of certain customers, eliminating the need for pre-funding at exchanges and enabling instant global payments. As is the case since Q4 of 2019, Ripple did not conduct programmatic sales this quarter. Total sales by Ripple, net of purchases, ended the quarter at 26 base points or 0.26% of global XRP volume, according to Crypto Compare. So from that perspective, it being 0.26%, I'm thinking it ain't bad. It ain't really doing too much because that's still nothing. It's still relatively low in comparison to Jim McCallum, who, by the way, I never hear anything about anymore. However, the fact that it's freaking so much money still, 500 million, it makes you think, what could you exactly spend that on and how does it work? From another perspective, I'm thinking as well that it's a very good thing because it means that, ODL is going to grow like crazy. But it also makes me wonder how they're looking at the Ripple v SEC case. Man, they must be really convinced that they're doing good, because otherwise you're not going to spend and just, I guess, transact this much XRP, Because the SEC, of course, is looking at them too. Now, lastly, in September of 2021, Ripple officially made its final transfer of XP to Jim McCallum, so that's been confirmed. Yeah, we kind of knew that already, but it's now confirmed. I guess I want to quickly see what they're actually quoting here. They're quoting Twitter. Okay, they're quoting Leonidas here in that sense. That Jed. Let's see here. The Ripple wallet that funds Taco Stand is now officially empty. A year ago, this wallet held more than 4 billion XP. Taco Stand balance 709,911. That is the last of Jim McCallum. Damn, nice. And let's quickly see. So, okay, we have a couple other things here to talk about. Still in the article. Leases. Certain wallets that are being used for XRP sales also provide short-term leases to the market makers. And this is worth noting given that they are often incorrectly interpreted by market participants as sales. Leases are ultimately returned to Ripple, and total leases outstanding in Q3 were 48 million. I believe this is, for example, what they've done to Huobi, where they're sending money to Huobi, sending XP to Huobi, which is, again, to provide liquidity or something along those lines, and eventually is actually sent back. Now, Q3 was a weaker than average quarter for volume across most digital assets, including XRP, as obviously Q2 was really big with the bull run, and now Q4 is also really big with the new bull run, kind of. Q3 was kind of in the middle with a really weak September and a really, I guess, good October. So, yeah, Q3 ended badly, Q4 started beautifully. XRP's average daily volume declined by more than 50% this quarter, while Ethereum and Bitcoin's volumes declined about 1/3, as measured by CTT. Altcoins such as Bitcoin Cash and Litecoin saw volumes decline by more than 65%. Only ETH competitors such as AVAX, Luna, and Sol saw their volumes increase over the quarter as they reached new all-time highs. And here's again a little bit of a graph showing the XRP price and volume. Now in Q3, 3 billion XP was released from escrow as usual, in line with the prior quarters and the official escrow arrangement. Total 2.6 billion XP was returned and subsequently put into new escrow contracts. And then XRP Marketing Infrastructure update, because this stuff we know about the escrow. We talked about it before already. XRP expanded its footprint of derivatives infrastructure in Q3. AAX, an institutional exchange based in Hong Kong, launched a new XRP Perpetual in July, and Bitfinex followed suit in early September. Separately, Bybit integrated a new XRP pair. Little side note, guys, make sure you check out Bybit. A link is down below. It's my favorite exchange right now. I use it a lot. You guys already know it, so check it out because there's a lot of bonuses to be gotten. And furthermore, Huobi started to offer a new XRP yield product in July, allowing XRP holders to earn interest on their holdings, which is also nice. XRP and DeFi. Now, this part, again, I'm not too happy with because even though I like DeFi and I like XRP, so the combination would be amazing, there's a lot of misconceptions, a lot of misinformation about DeFi and XRP, where the more I talk about it, the more that people are going to lose money, is what I know for a fact. So right now, I'm having a little thin line between covering XRP-related DeFi and just completely skipping out on it, because I know the more I discuss it, the more people will try to dabble into it, not knowing enough and losing money. So I'm a little bit afraid, but let's just quickly cover it because it's in the article anyway. The XRP Ledger's built-in DX was the first ever DeFi application. Today, there are a number of third-party initiatives expanding the use of the DEX. For example, non-custodial wallets like Sum and trading platforms such as Sologenic and GateHub allow users to interact with the XRP Ledger's DEX directly. XRP is currently available on other chains and DeFi platforms. One existing project is Kava.io, which has a TVL, total value locked, of almost 400 million bucks, allows users to swap, borrow, and lend XRPB, which is just basically XRP on the Binance Smart Chain, or at least the Binance Chain, the BEP2, sorry, Binance Chain, Binance Smart Chain. Other highly anticipated DeFi projects utilizing XRP are being built on the Flare network, which launched its test network, Songbird, in September. One of these projects is Flare Finance, an institutional-grade DeFi platform. And as many in the crypto build towards a multi-chain future, there are also a number of initiatives looking to bring XRP directly onto the Ethereum network in the coming months, and this will allow developers to build bridges between networks with complementary use cases while leveraging the benefits of the XRP Ledger. I think we're kind of coming into the end here. Yeah, we're coming close. So Ripple X's big NFT move. Yeah, they basically created a $250 million creator fund for their NFT use case. Ripple Inc. CBDC partnership. Ripple announced a partnership in September with the RMAB, the Royal Monetary Authority of Bhutan, to pilot a CBDC using Ripple's CBDC solution, which is a pretty big deal. Then building with the XRP Ledger developer community. This is again something which not really relevant for most people. There were a total of 88.8 million transactions on the XRP Ledger, with $69.3 billion transacted via 74.5 billion XP in volume, and developers are working really hard. Now, a new proposal, a new idea was the federated sidechains that was brought up. Ripple X releasing a developer preview for federated sidechains, which allows developers to build their own sidechains while leveraging the benefits and functionality of the public XRP Ledger. With federated sidechains, developers can add new features to the XRP Ledger protocol, develop new use cases such as smart contracts and DeFi capabilities, and launch them in production without waiting for mainnet acceptance, because again, they're sidechains, not on the mainnet, on the main chain. Last quarter, Ripple co-hosted Apex. Last quarter indeed. And it was a pretty big success, I believe, and they talked about all the possibilities of that. And over the next few months, developers can look forward to the following federated sidechain milestones. November, Ripple X to propose implementing federated sidechains to the XPL in the Ledger 1.8 update. And the first half of 2022, Ripple X2 introduced developer tooling to easily create, launch, and test federated sidechains and track cross-chain transactions. And last but not least, the XBL grants program, which once more is just you can get money if you want to build stuff. But that is all for people that actually do build stuff or are into that. You most likely don't need to know about it. See if I missed something. I don't think we did. All right, perfect. Guys, that was it for my little overview here. If you enjoyed it, make sure you press that like button. And of course, subscribe to the channel for more crypto updates very freaking soon. I love doing these videos for y'all as I'm a really big supporter of XRP and I think it's going to be huge. Ultimately, none of this is financial or legal advice. Everything is just my opinion and I guess whatever Ripple said and wrote down here. And yeah, for the Bybit thing, make sure you check out the exchange, but make sure you're also careful with leverage exchanges or trading and whatnot. Just a quick disclaimer. Check everything out in the description though. You'll find everything that you need. And I'll see you guys again in another crypto video later today.